It's now my pleasure to introduce our next speakers, Michele Filippo Fontefrancesco, professor in cultural anthropology at Università Cattolica del Sacro Cuore, and Paolo Massetti, environmental consultant and land sustainability technical specialist at Welfare Park Lombardia. They will give a talk titled Cultivating Inclusion and Biodiversity, the Welfare Park Lombardia Model for Sustainable Rural Development. And the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the invitation to present our experience. Today, we're going to tell you about an experience that started a few kilometers far away in the province of Pavia. But before doing that, just a brief explanation of what we did. First of all, we try to introduce the concept. The concept of circularity and economy in the rural development that is at the basis of our experience. Secondly, we are looking at where this experience is functioning and who are the people behind this project. So, first of all, to talk about circularity, it's not just about a number of hair we can put in a sentence, but rather is try to embrace an holistic point of view, an holistic approach that encompass the different aspects of development and the different aspects of the environment. That means to look at the society, the economy, and the environment itself. What we tried to do, it was to create and to follow an idea that was able to create a stronger long-term resilience for the participant, but overall a territory that was indeed fragile. In particular, this attempt was developed by looking at the three aspects that generally we embrace when we speak about sustainability, that are the environment, society, and for sure, the economic aspect. Try to create something that was embracing all these three dimensions. By doing what? Well, just imagine for a simple moment a place in a countryside, a place just a few kilometers far from the mountains, a place where you can experience the sense of the land, the sense of biodiversity of a territory, but a place that allows people to re-enter in the work market, in the job market, people that are capacitated by working that place. Think to this place as a place where you can experience all the different change of production linked with traditional products of place, where you can have a lunch, where you can have your experience. Think about a place where indeed there is an economy working for the economic partner, for sure, but above all for the territory where this place is in. And this is actually the image that is behind Welfare Park Lombardia. And as I said, it's a very fragile landscape. It's a fragile landscape that generally can be considered a so-called inner area, according with the Italian legislation. It's a place that is in the southern part of Lombardy, in the province of Pavia, in Broni. If you know something about this region, there are some names that are quite familiar, not for a bright future, but with the environmental problem they have. And Broni is one of them. There is not just Seveso, for example. There is also Broni. Broni was a thriving place for agriculture until the 20th century. Then met a fast industrial development linked with the construction industry, and specifically with the production of Eternit and other products that were based on the same idea. And the legacy is cancer. And the legacy is pollution. And legacy is, well, a fractured agriculture. Everything is lost? No. But we have to recreate a system. And this was indeed the attempt. Where? Well, in a farm. And you're going to see. A farm that is called Cascina di Cassino Po. It's just on the outskirts of Broni, is a place, beautiful place, 18th century farm, that was already at the center of many public interventions. Among them, the most famous is Enoteca Regionale Oltrepo, one of the regional wine places for Lombardy Regional Council. However, many interventions, few successes, mostly failure. Why? Well, it's common to have this kind of dynamics. You have the public investment, but you have no commercial partner that is able to run in the business, and then abandonment. Is it possible to stop this cycle? Yes. To involve what? Well, interested partners. And this is what we've done. This is the role of the private sector that is behind the welfare farm. In particular, what's the role of the private? Well, is indeed to look at profitabilities, to look at a model that is based on that idea of circularity and sustainability that we have highlighted at the beginning of this talk, that is indeed able to be propelled and made part of the society through the market. So this is indeed the story. And then now let's look at who are the partners and what they are doing. By this description, for sure, you're going to be understanding better how all these different pieces of the puzzle all together and create something that is functional and is looking at the future. Cheers.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. The artic structure of Welfare Park Lombardia is an innovative model of territorial regional based upon a strong alliance between social cooperatives, third sector organization, and private enterprise. The ATI is not just a list of participants, but it's a fully integrated operation structure where each member contributes with their own expertise while actively collaboration with the others. First cooperative, we have Cocobio. Cocobio is a cooperative that make the social management of the park. It's responsible for the inclusion and employment of vulnerable individuals and coordinate the social dimension of the project. In addition, it manages the philanthropic fund Welfare Park, which support inclusive jobs, placement initiative, and guarantee continuity in social impact. The other cooperative is Welfare Farm, that is agriculture and environment branch of the ATI. It manages the product of organic agricultural goods and also runs on social bakery. The cooperative operates in education and social farm in Cassino Po, and it also leads conservation of native plants varieties, working in collaboration with the university and with the Germoplasma Bank. Lastly, it takes care of green area maintenance within the park. Also, we have the Ravioleria San Giorgio that is focused on the handmade pasta production and food transformation. It offering short food supply chain and promoting local excellence through culinary and cultural initiatives. And the Filippi Cassaro e Cooking for Business runs the Park Didactic Restaurant, which serves both a gastronomic and educational function. It also manages the Enoteca Regionale Lombardia in cooperation with Welfare Park SRL. In collaboration with Fondazione ENAIP Lombardia, it provides professional training focused on Lombard culinary tradition with a modern interpretation. So we have Imera. Imera is responsible for restoration and the heating system and the other internal renovation works. The company remains available for future development, ensuring continuity and technical reliability of the infrastructure. Last, we have Welfare Park that is in charge of communication, experience design, and event management. It acts as a local manager for public opening and organize sustainability corporate events. It also supports a company in fulfilling Italy's Law 6899 on employment of persons with disabilities, and manages the marketing and the sale of agri-food production. Moreover, it runs the guest facility inside the park, contributing to the welcoming and hospitality side of the project. The ATI, the entire project is based on a functional interconnection. Each activity produces a resource, knowledge, or product that can be reused on entrance by other ATI members. This structure allows to minimize waste, maximize social and local value, and generate shared impact. Welfare Park Lombardia is not a simple partnership. It is an operation and strategic platform. Each member keeps its identity, but share vision, responsibility, and goals. The strength of welfare parks lives to generate a unique impact. Thank you very much.